Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here, coming at you with my TTM weekly recap. It's the second time we've been doing we switched to weekly, so got a few things to show you. Didn't get quite as many as last time, but it's still a good TTM week. We'll be all over the board today with all kinds of successes from different sports and genres and everything. So first, we'll start off with Return to Sender. This is coming back from Gene Bolin, also nicknamed Buki. I tried to get him Michael, Time Team 1982. Apparently that's not where he's at, so I'll have to try again when I figure out his address. He played for the Giants. He was a guard for quite some time, like 1962 to 68 or something like that. So that came back. At least I get my self-addressed envelope back. Gonna use that. So today we're gonna start with baseball. Hopefully this video won't cut out me. This is the second time filming it. So this is 78 tops for the little project of Baylor Moore. Signed a blue Sharpie. Was out for a while, about 3 months or so. Found a few of his cards after I sent, but don't you always love that when you go through your collection and you send one card and then like immediately after you send it out you find like 3 or 4 more. So that's what happened with that, but still like that card. Then we got I believe he's a former outfielder, played 51 to 61, Joe DeMaistre. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think he played for the Giants, one of the teams he played for. He's 85 years old, got a great signature. Those signature cards look really nice signed. I love sending those out. He also signed my index cards. And the index cards are like perfect condition too. They didn't get scraped up, so that's always nice. And here's a newer card, sort of, late 90s. This guy's probably more notably known for being a reliever with the Giants. But this is on a White Sox card from 99 UD Victory, Bobby Howry. Sent to his home in Florida. Got that back in about a month. He usually takes longer than that, so I'm happy to get that back real fast. And then we got the last baseball success for this week is Jose Cardinal. Signed all 4 cards. Signed 76 tops, Cubs. 77 tops also with the Cubs. 78 with the Phils. And 80 tops with the Mets. So thank you, Mr. Cardinal, for signing all 4. He didn't have to do that, but he took the time to do so, appreciate it. And let's go to hockey here and slowly building it up. Got from 01-02 Crown Royale, Tim Cannoli. Signed the blue Sharpie there. Thought that set looked really neat signed, so I've been sending those out. Got 2 of them back so far. And we got pretty good goalie back in his day. I've heard of this guy before, Sean Burke, so I sent off to him, saw he was signing, sent that off. So lives in Arizona. And then we got a Hall of Famer. Gotta give a shout out to 72 Mace fan for this one. Saw him get him back, and I was like, I gotta pick up a card for him, so I did. This is Emil Francis, inscribed the Cat, Hall of Famer from 1982, and I think he's in the Hall of Fame either as a coach or like an executive or something like that. I don't believe he's in the Hall of Fame as a player, if I remember right. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that there. I'd like to know. So, thank you, Mr. Francis. Always enjoy, if I'm going to build up the hockey collection, might as well stack it up with Hall of Famers that sign. Then we got from another Hall of Famer, and this time in football, from 2015. From the 2015 Hall of Fame, Mick Tingelhoff, signed the 71 tops, and did not sign the 69 tops. I was hoping he'd sign that one because it's in better condition, but he signed the 71. And it's weird how he didn't inscribe it with his Hall of Fame. You'd think that being a new Hall of Famer, he'd be excited to do that, but I guess not. So, oh well, maybe I'll try again. Get that 69 top signed some other time. And this one I'm real excited to get back. Saw he was signed and had to send him out. Almost thought I wasn't going to come back because I sent this out in like 2 or 3 months ago. and everybody's getting them back within 2 weeks. So it's former Vikings great Anthony Carter. Signed that 90 Vikings Gatorade card, an 89 Pro Set, and an 86 Vikings McDonald's card. Those are really cool. Been sending those out. So I got 2 or 3 of those back. Those McDonald's cards. And shout out to John Snyder for not only did I see him get them back, but he encouraged me to try again at the new address. You guys saw me get them returned to sender last week, but got them this time. UCLA Heisman winner Gary Beeben. So finally got him. So thanks John for that. Appreciate it. And then, bumping the camera. Then we got 71 Topps of Dwayne Thomas, running back for the Cowboys, and then later retired with the Redskins. And signed my index cards. Subscribed with Your Cowboy Dwayne Thomas, number 33, as well as that one. And then on the back side, but I'll honor your request. So very nice guy. If you got a card of him, I suggest you go ahead and send to him. And then this guy's a real good signer, current player. He's kind of underrated, but he's definitely a very good middle linebacker. Gets lots of tackles like every year. Formerly with the Bills, now with the Jaguars, Paul Posluszny. Signed his rookie card from 07 press pass. There in uniform with the Nittany Penn State Lions. So that's cool. Very fast success. That was like just above a week. So, and that was after even camp was over too. So this one, was wondering if this would ever come back, and it did. Signed the 74 Topps for that project. Got scraped up a little bit because he didn't send back the index cards around it, but that's right. Subscribed with 17-0 Vern Denherter, former defensive end with the Dolphins. He's a pretty good player. And here we got another really good player from the 60s and 70s, or mainly the 60s. Former cornerback Ed Meter. If you look at his stats, up until this point, he had 39 interceptions, which for back then that was pretty good. So definitely a good player. Thank you, Mr. Meter. On this one, thought maybe this wasn't coming, because sent this out a while ago, but he did sign it. Signed it in green, which kind of blends in a little bit with the background as far as for the first part of his name. But former star quarterback for the Saints before Drew Brees. I bet you would think it was Drew Brees, but no, it is Aaron Brooks. Signed that 03 or 02 Prestige card. So that was cool to get that back. Now we got one basketball success here. It's the 74-75 Topps, former Cavaliers guard. Played all over the place. Played for Seattle, Phoenix, St. Louis. Dick Snyder. So signed in black. And now we're down to the last two here. This one's a cool success. This is he's a World War II veteran, and he's also the original host of Hollywood Squares from '66 to '81. Peter Marshall. That came back really fast. Signed in red. So that's really cool. Hollywood Squares return and a World War II return there. I believe he's 89 years old now. And then finally, I'm real happy to get this one back. Did get smudged a little bit. Looks like where he put his finger on it to sign and hold it. But coming back from an amazing composer, probably composed the best movie soundtrack ever, and that is The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Definitely, I love the music there. Most beautiful, probably best music you ever hear in any movie, in my opinion. So I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit as well. So that's my first Lord of the Rings related TTM so far. So Howard Shore there. So appreciate him signing that. So that is my mail week, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And look for, maybe during the middle of the week, I'll try to see if I can get up a video for the index card collection, because I know some of you want to see that. So keep an eye out for that, and until then, see you next week. Bye.